Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of EU4. We are currently at war with the Aztecs and we are fighting numerous rebellions because of our overextension, which kind of isn't justified because all these provinces, at least in my opinion, will soon be a colony and therefore they should not count our overextension. The only thing we are waiting for is for the core provinces to be made so we can release them into a separate nation, which doesn't make any sense if you think about it. Why make it a core province and then release it? Anyways, I already complained enough about this. I probably will complain about it, but let's keep going with the game. We are currently besieging Tlapanek. This, I think, a vessel of the Aztecs. And a truce expired, alright. Peace offer from the Aztecs, no. Truce will expire. It appears that Queen Maria I is now a navigator. Ship durability plus 10%. Alright. Trade crisis. Our merchants report that they are facing stiffening resistance to trying to peddle their wares. They are talking like it is the end of the world and fear they will never earn a copper again in life. Try to alleviate them. Alleviate, yes. Sorry. That my English isn't that good. Siege of Tangiers is over, alright. Wichita no longer transfer trade power to Spain. I don't even know what this is. So, let's besiege this. Yes, and this will take care of itself. Let's get back to the Aztecs. Leash. They tell us about the event, religious civil disorder. Okay. We have gained a core province, core province. Please release. You can upgrade your government rank. What? What is a government rank? Oh, now we are an empire. What happened? Cultural union gained. Due to reaching the government rank empire, we are now cultural union in Iberian culture. All Iberian cultures are now accepted in our realm. Okay, weren't they before? You are already at the maximum government rank. Okay, I thought we were an empire before. Because we kind of were an empire. Okay, doesn't matter. Now we are at the same rank as the Ottomans. But we cannot add them as rivals. We can make states. Weren't they all already states? Or didn't we have enough of this administrative power to make them into states? Do we get a colony now? Not yet. This makes no sense. This is annoying me. Why won't they become independent? Is it because they have occupied territory? Burgundy, truce. Let's just make this into states. Yes, new colonial nation, Florida. Finally, crown colony. Perfect. All this is occupied. Why does it go? No. Colonial Louisiana isn't affected. So, perfect. Then we destroy those rebels, reoccupy everything. And everything will be alright again. Especially our overextension will go down now. With this, corruption will cease to exist and we get more money. Navarra. Yes, we have to recall diplomat. We still can't ally them because we are at war. Then What are our diplomats doing? Okay. Not more they can do. Okay, we have another merchant free. One is in Mexico. One is in the Caribbean. Could send one to Panama. To the Amazonas. We already have one there. Brazil, we don't have one there. Rio Grande also makes sense. But before that we would have to send one here. Let's send one here. Transfer trade power. He will transfer to the Caribbean. Then we send one here and he will transfer to Louisiana. What is this called? To the Mississippi River. Alright. Let's win this battle. Gain Echo Province. Cadron, okay. Iron Men. Our ships may be made of wood, but the men who sail them are to be seen to believe. Brave and steadfast, they are always willing to engage the enemy in close combat. Heavy ship combat ability plus 5%. Perfect, we won. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. So, and this one can stay here. Let's make into a state. They will soon be released, I guess. Colony self-sustaining. Excellent, excellent. Is this one self-sustaining? Yes. Then let's send them down here, I guess. Or maybe to the west here. Yes, we need Peru. For the Portuguese spread there too. Colonial Peru. 1, 2, 3. Can we get a colonist here? No, it's too far. And up here doesn't count as Peru, right? No. To Peru we can only get through Colonial La Plata. And we can't get there because of the Portuguese. But we can send a colonist here. But we can't get him there. Because we haven't discovered a way to get them to get there. So let's get a conquistador. Can do anything else with our... Oh. We need more military power for technology. Well, let's send a fleet there. Why did those ships unite? Where are they? They're here. Okay. Mission cancelled, yes. So, divide. Those with the Admiral will protect the trade in the Caribbean. Those without will go to... will go here. Pick them up and get them down here. And these ones 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are still missing one. And they will colonize this region here. And we can make another state. Yes, let's take the one in Europe. Why can we make states now? Is it because we didn't have the administrative, whatever it's called before? Governing capacity, yes. We could increase it. Strengthen government. No. Where's the government capacity? Here. Expand administration. Spend 20 reform progress to gain the following effects. Spend administrative cost plus 20%, governing capacity plus 20. Like yes, we can do that. Land theft. Many land donations are quite old, and while they are always written down, both landscape and names may well have changed since a donation was originally written. Recently, the clergy have been accusing several members of the nobility of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated to the clergy long ago. The nobility, on the other hand, argue that it is the clergy who are trying to seize land areas they do not own. Whoever we decide to side with will become the majority landholder in the area. Side with the clergy. Side with nobility. Side with the clergy, yes. Let's go with them. State modifier expired. Spain occupied Cusa. Right, let's send them up here. Mexico getting destroyed again. What is this? 602 men. What is Mexico doing? Can we not help them somehow? Nipan declares war on the Crown Colony Mexico. Yes, take their land, please. They don't have enough land. Oh, they have enough land. Let's take it away from them. Can we protect them or something? Fight military from coalition against, now support independence. Why would he support independence against them? Offer alliance, enforce peace. Threaten war, improve relations. Covert actions, no. Economic actions, no. Excess action, no. Favors, no. Great power action, no. So we can do shit against it, but they're getting destroyed. New colonial nation, Spanish Louisiana. The Crown Colony again. Okay. So Spanish Louisiana, Spanish Florida. And these provinces will have to get occupied. We get another state. How is it looking now? Governing capacity still at the maximum. Casus Belli, conquest against Spanish Louisiana. Okay, Spain occupied Coveta. Ah, we occupied it. Why isn't it, why doesn't it belong to them yet? What is this? It doesn't get transferred for some reason. Maybe at the end of the month? No. Interesting. Always at the end of the month. Let's hope that they build up an army, because soon the natives will attack them again. And have you fulfilled this mission now? Yes, 5 colonial nations. And we converted a lot of provinces too. And we are finally having a surplus. A big one. The siege of Tlapanek is over. Let's attack the Aztecs. They are doing some weird stuff here again. Sieging already lost provinces. We won a battle. They no longer consider us rivals. Yes, why would they consider us rivals? Spain occupied Tanexaya. Okay, let's send them up there. Spain occupied another province, another province, another province. Is this Mexico? No, it's Florida. Florida has a bigger army than Mexico ever had. Ah, okay. They exist for what? 3 months? Casus Belli, yes. Trading in sugar. My interest. Trading in sugar happened to us. Fact, cost of reducing war exhaustion minus 20%. Okay. We never reduced war exhaustion, so I don't know. Spain occupied Cochati, yes, great. Some of our provinces lack cores. Which one? Yeah, we won't make them at our core provinces. What is this? Florida. Okay. Where were we? Here. Let's go down here. Do they have any other fortification? And after that we can go down here, yes. The siege that. New monarch. Louis XV in France. Did we skip over 14? Interesting. This early. Perfect, you can catch them. Spain occupied Napochi. So let's gather our armies down here. Let's first unite them. Because we can then declare war on Kanpech. Take their land. Brittany wants royal marriage. We declined. Diplomat Malinche has died. Claims fabricated. My empress, those underhanded rogues and friends have the gall to claim Vizcaya as their own. Alright. That's threatening a bit. Spy network, trade efficiency. Let's go with the spy network. We don't have that much money. In 3 years we can stop this focus. And where's the 45 fleet? Here. Let's send them here. And why are they taking so long to reconquer this? Aztecs want peace, we decline of course. There's destroyed 9,000 of their men again. Isleta declared war on the crown colony of Spanish Louisiana. Of course they did. 3,000 against 12,000. And they will get destroyed again. Probably completely annexed. Because this makes a lot of sense. Mexico doesn't do anything again. Discovered an agent from England. Can we declare war on Creek? No. Then let's build a spy network there. Because I'm sure 69,000. This game is making the stuff up again. They never have 69,000. Never. Like, how does the game calculate this? This is ridiculous. The game lying so openly. Okay. Do the Aztecs have any army left? No. Send gift, Burgundy, Brittany, alright. We won? Okay, we want some battle. Can we declare war on them? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Do that then. So. Because they're occupying our near colony here. Let's divide them. So. Those ones can get into the ship. Perfect. Let's send them back to Madrid. And those ones can go here. Oh, we don't need to reconquer that. We already do that passively. And yes, we wanted to wage war against this random nation here. To stop them from taking our Mexico. So we won. Why does Spanish Louisiana participate in the War of Mexico against the indigenous tribes? I don't get it. Or maybe we called them in right now. And they aren't in the previous war. Where is it? This one. Can we see who is fighting whom? Attack against Mexico in the second war against the invaders. Yeah, I don't see anything. We can destroy them first and then occupy this. Perfect. Are we at war with them? Yes. We have to declare war on them too soon. Let's also build a spy network here. We have no diplomat. Let's call this one if he doesn't have a job. Then we have 1 diplomat for peace treaties. A revolt on Malta. Okay, but we can beat them. Back to the 20,000 men here. Paused, so let's get them in. Ship them to Malta. Destroy the rebels on Malta. Put them into the ships and send them over to Valencia. And now we can stop the forts. Because they are militarized. I don't like that. Costs money. We have... No, we won't make it in the core provinces. And they don't besiege anything. They're too weak for that. Tariffs on grain. The grain production in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money. Perhaps too much, without being properly taxed. In the spirit of mercantilism, we should force them to trade their... Okay, we know this event. Yes, let them pay more. It's only fair. Only fair. Take their money. Anyways. Trade embargo. Bavaria refuses the merchants of Austria access to their province. Okay. Commedia dell'arte performances. Hear ye. Let loose Pantalon, Harlequin and all the other stock characters of the traditional Commedia dell'arte on your unsuspecting population and watch as they are entertained by the antiques and the shenanigans. A good piece of comedy can make anyone forget for a while that their everyday lives are wasted away laboring under the yokes of the tyrannical rulers. Plus it's fun. Yes, make it happen. Oh no, it costs money. No, it costs money. You don't pay for stuff that costs money. You don't pay for anything with that logic. Carlsbelly, okay. The Amazons. In Poaro. There are 2 small tribes with a very special... Okay. Administrative, yes. And... Oh. Yeah, let's finish those. We still need technology, but I want to finish it first. We get rain in the quarters additionally. Competitive merchants. To bring trade home, we must be able to beat the competition from other countries. We need to ensure that our legal system gives them every possible edge. Global trade power plus 20%. New policies available, we'll look at that soon. Spanish ideas advanced. Reign in the quarters. Each constituent kingdom in the Spanish realm has its own court, an assembly of the most powerful elements of society in the region. There's often tension between the crown and the quarters over such issues as taxation and the regional autonomy. We must reign in these institutions so that they primarily serve the crown rather than their own interests. Diplomatic possible policies plus 1. Estate loyalty change on privilege revoked plus 5%. Diplomatic possible policies plus 1. What? Diplomatic possible policies, what is that? Diplomatic possible... No, that's not relationships with other. Ah, this one. Yes, okay, that makes sense. But 3 policies are still the same. Land leader fire, global settler increase. Yes, let's take this. This one would go to military policy, and this would start costing money. Land leader fire, unnecessary. Attrition, less attrition is better, I think. And yes, we have all the ideas. Now it's technology that we need. And a printing press soon. Interesting. Reduce inflation, we don't have the points for that. Let's go back to protecting trade in Sevilla. And how does our army look? Can we recruit more? I would suggest recruiting 5 more artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and send it over to the other colonial expedition force. To the ones that is recruited out of the sailors. Where is it? This one. Because we will wage now 2 wars parallel in the New World. Always, I think. As long as there is nations to conquer. It will be a lot very micro-intensive. Colony self-sustaining, excellent. It's 5, so we'll have to send them. We need to unload. And now we can send another colonist here. And send those up here to get them. Or as far as I see, we can just send them down there. No. Because theoretically we have discovered a way. Apparently it isn't enough for the game. Conversion successful, alright. It's still going automatically, everything? Yes. Include subjects, yes. Petition for redress. One of the local nobility in Gigantia has so upset and mistreated his subjects that a delegation of peasants has come before the Empress to ask for redress. Agreeing to this would be popular with the peasantry, but would be seen as an infringement on their authority by the nobility. Accept petition. Deny petition. No, accept it. Why not? Wintering among the natives. Yes, we had this event 1,000 times. Spanish Louisiana is losing battles. Siege of Zapotec is over. We won, of course. Who's next? This one. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Looks reasonable, don't know. Natives rising. Okay. Where's the fleet? They are dying on their way. Battle 1. We should maybe send them over here. So we can then send the ships in the already colonized province. Trade embargo. Bavaria refuses merchants from Austria. Drunken whiskey thieves. Found singing loud, lecherous songs and swigging whiskey straight from the bottle. The 2 men were clearly guilty of their crime. To steal whiskey and drink it while on duty, how unprofessional. They were tried in martial court and sentenced to flogging, then released. Hopefully this did not avert them too long from their goal. Avert them too long from their goal? What goal? Finding the 7 cities. I know. I forgot. So. Bohemia, royal marriage, okay. Another 1,000 Aztecs caught. This looks like Spain. Casus belli against Cuba. Yes. We should wage a war against Portugal. Someday. I want all of Cuba. And Portugal, 25,000 men. We could beat them easily. It's more the English navy that is problematic. Combined with the Portuguese at least. A new pope. And he's loyal to the papal state. Papacy, let's invest 2 into the new pope again. Münster, they tell us about the event religious civil disorder. Okay. The Curia controlled, okay. Again the same. I don't know what this was called. Military leader has left us. Okay. Let's get a new one, I would say. What is this? Scorch Earth. Huh, interesting. So, take them. Send them over here. Put, who do we want in there? Regular guy. Hernando de Jovellanos. 2-star general. Let's send him back. Okay, let's put them into their ships. And send the ships down here. And I would say that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow again. Until then, bye.